Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, straight from last night's live finale, winner of the Celebrity Apprentice, Leeza Gibbons is here, telling what it took for her to land on top. And runner-up Geraldo Rivera is also here, sounding off on why this was the most dramatic season ever. Plus, Wendy's breaking down all of today's super juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy!
My co-host, my studio audience. I'm doing great. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. So glad to be here today. You're eating into Hot Topics. Did you watch Celebrity Apprentice last night? Great. So you came prepared. Well, the winner is Leeza Gibbons. Yes. As predicted by Vivica and as predicted by a lot of people here. I mean, I was on the fence. I thought Lisa might win, but, you know, she was just a good player all the way to the end. Also, she's here and Geraldo's here. He was the runner-up. And they'll be out here later on in the show. Can't wait to talk. Khloe, why did you clap back? That's all. You heard about Amber and Khloe and what all's going on? Well, okay, it all started when, hold on. Ugh. My teeth are so big, they absorb all the lipstick. It all started when Amber slammed Kylie, who's Khloe's 17-year-old sister, for allegedly dating a 25-year-old grown man who's the rapper Tyga. Well, Khloe came to her little sister's defense. First, Khloe called Amber out for being a stripper at 15. But Amber's never made a secret of that, you know, so that wasn't really a call out. Here's what she said. You know, a call out is only something that you're embarrassed by. Please don't worry about my sister who has a career and her bleak together at only 17. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Please stop talking about us in interviews, mama. None of us talk about you. I just wish Khloe hadn't said anything, and I like Amber, and I don't stick up for Kardashians, you know my style, but I like to switch it up every once in a while just to give you something new to think about. I like Amber a whole lot, but Amber does not have a career. She's got nothing to lose at this point. Amber, you know, Khloe's career is being Khloe and that reality show, and whatever career she has, it's more of a career than Amber has. And I feel like when people have nothing to lose, they're the most dangerous people of all. Do you understand? So now, here, no, well, that's just me. Thank you. As opposed to clapping, it sounded like bacon. Okay, then Amber tweeted to Khloe, I'm happy you brought up the fact that I was a stripper at 15. I'll be that little whore to support my family like your older sister is a whore to support hers. See? So far, Amber wins, because Khloe, you shouldn't have said anything. Mind you, these tweets were going on all night. Norman was up all night. He woke up this morning, and the tweets were still going on. He couldn't even keep up with them. All right, here's what Amber tweeted again. Exactly. Amber's got nothing to lose. You think because your dad was a professional football player? Khloe, you know, OJ. Look. You think because your dad was a professional football player that got away with murder, you're better than me, girl? Lesson of the day. Children, please don't try mother, because I will humble you. The end. The end. I don't know what Amber's working on right now, but you know, whatever it is, it's a work in process. And I just feel that, do you agree with me that Khloe shouldn't have said crap, right? Yeah, because Amber hurt your feelings real quick, Khloe. And I'm sure she did. And by the way, it is kind of sketchy that, Amber's also friends with Black China, which is Tyga's baby's mother. Okay, Black China also used to strip. Okay, and so I'm not gonna leave Tyga out of this. Tyga, all I'm saying is that you need to question who you attract. Between strippers and underage girls, you're a mess. A mess. This show is so ratchet. And by the way, I'm not on either one of these girls' side. I think that Amber does make a point, though, but the end. So, did you hear about Lady Gaga? Yes. He put a ring on it! I know! Okay, so I'll catch you up to speed. His name is Taylor Kinney, and they've been dating for like 3 years, and his show, Chicago Fire, is in its 3rd season, so he does have an acting career. It's not so big that it would overwhelm her. It's like, it's perfect, you know? Like, I would pass him in the mall, although I would turn around and do a double take. He is hot, right? Well, he popped the question on Valentine's Day, and he gave her the most beautiful heart-shaped ring. Look at this. That's a nice, I wonder how big it is. It looks pretty big. Like, if you're gonna have such a creative design, you kind of have size with it in order for it to make sense. And then it looks like are you examining your ring? Oh, Suzanne.
Heart diamond ring.
Oh, you do?
It's tiny, though.
Let me look.
It was my grandmother's. It's
Show
really
her the camera.
small.
Let's look at it.
And I forgot I had one.
Let's look at
But
it, Suzanne.
And I was thinking I hate hearts, and I forgot I wear one.
Oh, now people are gonna talk about the condition of your hands and your fingernails. How could you hate hearts? This is the most beautiful ring of all, and it looks like the diamonds go all the way around. Gorgeous. Congratulations to Gaga. People in our morning meeting were saying, well, Wendy, do you think that Gaga is the marrying type, and what kind of wedding will she have? I said, yeah, I think of Gaga as being that nut in the costumes on the stage. But I think of the heart of Gaga as being Stephanie Germanotta, her mom and dad's daughter, who is a family girl. Remember when he was making food with Perez Hilton on the interview in the kitchen? And when she talked to Oprah, she just seemed like a regular girl who probably wants to have a baby, get married. She probably eats cheesecake when she's upset, like a lot of girls. Right? I don't want her to have a wedding, though. They said, what kind of wedding is she going to have? I was like, every day is a wedding day. She dresses like a wedding topper, so what? I don't need a wedding from Lady Gaga. You know what I need? A justice of the peace. And then, it's a good time for Gaga to be getting married because her career is fledgling at this particular point. You didn't buy Pop Flop. And a lot of you bought the Tony Bennett thing, but that was the Tony side of it. Do you own the Tony Bennett Gaga collabo? Clap if you do. Did you buy Pop Flop? No. God, 2 people, yeah. No, I know what's going on. I know that's your girl and you're defending her, but it's my duty when I sit in the chair to call it the way I see it. And the way I see it is, you know, Gaga, this is a great next move to her, in her life. She's only 28 years old. Doesn't she seem like she's been around forever? She also seems a lot older than that, like an older soul or just older. And he's 33. And so, great, get married, concentrate on something else, work on your career, but it might be over. I'm not exactly sure. I'm just calling it the way you buy it. Not at all. That's it. I'm not gonna even give a big intro. It's time for celebrity. Who you doing? Hit it. Who you doing? Not only don't I believe Nick Cannon is not taking Valentine's Day seriously at this particular time because he's not even divorced from his old, wife. And I know very few men after they get a divorce do they care about Valentine's Day. It's like just another day. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So the idea that Nick was spotted at 11 o'clock at night on Valentine's Day at the Tavern on the Green with dim lighting and Eddie Murphy and Michael Strahan's ex-girl Nicole Murphy. Look. First of all, he's got a type. Older. Good for us. Nicole is a cougar at 47 years old with 5 kids, a divorce under her belt, a broken engagement after 5 years from Michael Strahan, so she's free. The problem is that when you dangle a carrot in front of a girl on Valentine's Day, there are a lot of girls that get mixed messages. I'm assuming, though, that Nicole is probably like one of these cool chicks that she understands what it is. I'm sure they do the horizontal mambo. But he's not bringing her home to his parents. And I'm sure that she understands already this is just a good time to be had by all. It's not a thing. Now, in my opinion, Mariah gets upset over whatever, because she's older than Mariah. Like, Mariah's really caught up with age, to Mariah, if a girl is younger, that's the threat. So now what you gonna do, Mariah? She's older than you. But, no, I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just saying that now that this one's older and you're equally as pretty as one another, fine. But Mariah, you need to get out there and get under something. Because I mean, don't you feel like he's been running around town? I saw him they were saying Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls. And then, the whole Amber Rose thing, and, trotting her around town like Nick looks like he's getting it in. And, I never suggest to a woman to slut herself out. Just because you're out with a guy doesn't mean you're sleeping with him, but at least give the appearance of being juicy, Mariah. Like you, and I'm not talking about a rapper or a football player, Mariah, or an NBA player. You know what you need? You need what Kamora Simmons has. That Lister mister that she's pregnant by right now that she married, oh, he's tall. We don't know him. We just know that he's worth billions of dollars. And he's the vice president of Goldman Sachs Singapore. Bring up a picture to remind him. Can we bring up a picture? We don't have it?
We're looking for one.
All right. Anyway, I just feel like Mariah needs somebody mysterious. Not a rapper or something. Anyway, good luck, Mariah. There he is. He's not the best looking man, but he will worship the ground she walks on. He will love her kooky quirkiness, and she'll never have to worry about money again. Not that she does, but I'm just saying, you need one of these, Mariah. And Future is still taking jabs at his ex-fiancée / mother of his son, Sierra. remember, Ciara's got this new single, and it's called I Bet. And in it, she's talking about how she's upgraded Future. And we talked about, actually, Future lost the poll here on Hot Topics, because we talked about this a couple of months ago when I knew that this song was coming out. And I said, well, look, I knew who Future was on account of I live in a rap household. You know, my son, my husband, you know, I like a little zugga zugga too. So I knew who Future was before he got with Ciara, but he was like an underground did you know who Future was before he got with Ciara? Clap if now you only know Future because he got with Ciara. And then you get turned on to the music, and then he's been a guest on our show. I like to try to introduce you to new things, sometimes when you don't know something. Well, now, Future, so in the song, she's talking about, she upgraded, the lyrics are really good. Like, you need to listen to the lyrics. She's getting them good. Anyway, Future is responding by posting this picture with the caption, "How you gonna upgrade an upgrader?" Well, I must say, he does look very handsome there. What I don't like about this, I mean, you know, when celebrities get into this, it's good for our business, because, you know, I got an hour to fill here. But it's not good, and we talk about this, for your children to eventually see that dad talks about mom like this. You know? I mean, at least when kids hear dissension in the house, they're supposed to hear it because they're being nosy with a glass to the wall. They're not supposed to see it so obvious, you know, on the internet. And I was asked in our morning meeting, why do you think people do stuff like that? Because they're high or drunk. Like honestly, and I don't know this for fact, but you know, what made Khloe get at Amber? What made Amber get at Khloe? What's making Future get at Ciara? And why do celebrities do the things they do? Oh, it's good for my business, but bad for you. I don't get it. She thought that she could change him, though, CC. That's where you went wrong from the jump. You know, you are his fourth baby's mother with his kids. Like, what part of you did you think you could change? And we all think we have something special going on, girls. But sometimes it's not that special, or sometimes a guy wants more. It's like, you know, yes, she's flexible, she does the matrix dance, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. She is so beautiful. I just wish that she'd drop the mic and pick up a contract to be a model, right? I just love her. How could you deny that? Beauty, right? Poor girl. How you doing, Ciara? And how you doing, Future? And you all behave. And this thing with Rihanna and Leonardo DiCaprio. Are you ridiculous? Are you seriously thinking that Mrs. DiCaprio wants her baby boy to bring the likes of Rihanna home? And all I'm saying is because look, I think that Rihanna's a beautiful girl, but Rihanna's a whole lot of dangerous. She's the kind of girl that, you know, you might want to go out and, you know, let her have the sex with you, or you do her or whatever, but she's not the one that you're bringing home for Thanksgiving dinner. Well, they were spotted over the weekend in New York City partying until 4 a.m. They tried to leave separately, but we caught them. His weight fluctuates so much. Sometimes he's built like a 52-year-old middle-aged man, then other times, like right now, he's back to being snatched. And this down here, I would have pneumonia immediately. Immediately, like, wow. Amazing what she does for fashion. Beautiful girl, but this is not a keeper. Like, if your son brought Rihanna home, what would you say? Would you, who would be happy with that? Clap. Nobody, exactly. It's so, and turns out I was correct. Allegedly, Mrs. DiCaprio is like, Yep, I was reading the whole article. She every time, because there she is, Mrs. D. Look, every time at this point in his life, because he's in his 40s, he brings a girl home now. All Mrs. D thinks about is who's going to make a good daughter-in-law and who's going to make a good mother to my future grandchildren. And at this particular point, Rihanna, and there's nothing wrong with this, is having fun. And so when you all see this on TMZ or Entertainment Tonight, just know that Wendy says, this is not a real relationship. They're hooking up until somebody gets pregnant. That's when the mess gets real. Keep clapping. We've got more great show for you. The Celebrity Apprentice winner, Leeza Gibbons, and runner-up, Geraldo Rivera, are both here. So don't go far. Thank you.
If it's Hot Topics on Wendy, one thing's for sure, you are going to be entertained and expensive cars, huge stars, and 5 outfit changes. That's how Lil Wayne throws a Sweet 16. We're getting the fabulous details from his daughter and his ex-wife.
Tomorrow on an all-new Wendy.
This season of Celebrity Apprentice was full of drama, and our first guest found himself in the middle of almost all of it. Take a look.
I'm Geraldo. I'm not anyone to trifle with.
Geraldo believes that he's the center of the room, and we're all revolving around him. He's gonna have a hard time with me if he's gonna continue to feel that way through this task. No, Geraldo, 5-second rule. Walking into a conversation, wait 5 seconds to hear what's going on, then you can speak.
Oh, don't give me that bull, man. And don't grandstand with me, dude. I've been around the block too long.
I'm not grandstanding anything.
Don't ever lecture me.
Please welcome the Celebrity Apprentice runner-up, Geraldo Rivera.
You look sensational.
Thank you. It's nice
Great
to see
face.
you.
Thank you.
So it's nice to see you again.
You too, sir.
Are you surprised that you lost?
Well, it was a nail-biter right to the end. I don't think anyone except for Donald Trump knew how it was going to turn out. So was I surprised? You know, I'd rather be the loser that people thought should have won than the winner that people thought should have lost.
Yeah. Did you think that you had an upper hand because you've been personal friends with Donald for so many decades?
Well, you know, it's we do go way back. We
Yeah.
go back to the days when he was the best sex that Marla Maples ever had. You know, our Don Jr.'s kids in the same school with my daughter, so we have a relationship. But he was very impartial.
Yes.
And he went just with the flow of the show. Nobody knew how it was going to turn out.
I did. Because we both, like watching, because we all watch. I think a lot of us thought that Leeza had a really good chance to win. And then as the apprentices were getting fired and they were coming here on the show, everybody seemed to say, you know, that Leeza Gibbons, who knew?
Leeza had a great run on the program. She had a much different experience than I did.
Because she didn't fight with anyone.
Because she was friends with everybody. No, that's true.
Yeah.
You know, she was friends with everybody. She helped everyone, even though she wasn't the project manager.
Yeah.
I started, and I was with Kevin Jonas and Ian Ziering and Lorenzo Lamas, and they tried to kill me right from the get-go, right from the first episode.
But the interesting, I did not know that you had that side of your personality. It was so entertaining.
Which one, the tough guy?
The jerk. And I mean that in a good way. Look, I mean that in a good way. You are so, and you know, you are a legendary journalist, so obviously you are a fighter and very competitive, but you were entertaining.
But you know, it wasn't, I mean, you could call me anything you want. It's your show, Wendy, but the thing, I saw it really as someone who had to be aggressive and energetic.
Yes.
and competitive. Because going back, I had a big bullseye on my back. These guys wanted to get me out. They knew I was the most formidable competition. So I had to fight right from the beginning. And when you fight that way, it's not always attractive. You know, it's like sausage. You don't want to know what goes in it.
Right. Well, did you think that Apprentice was harder than it actually was? Like, when you got there and started participating, did you find it to be difficult?
It was much harder
Yeah.
than I thought it would be, Wendy. It was definitely, You know, there are the aspects of business that you need. You need ambition, you need vision, you need creativity, but you also have the aspect of the backstabbing and the double dealing and the double crossing. And I tell you, to be between Vivica and Kenya was one of the most uncomfortable experiences of my entire life. You have two women who are forces of nature in their own regard, and they really had sincere dislike. And I was trying to referee that and try to arbitrate that as this whole phone gate scandal unfolded.
Do you think that Kenya took the phone?
Well, I told Donald that his next show should be Kenya Moore takes a lie detector test.
Now,
I love Vivica. I really appreciate both of them. Kenya's very nice when she's not competing.
Yes, she is. Now, you are quite foxy at 71 years old.
Baby.
I mean, you have really kept yourself together from your hair all the way down. When you walked in the room for no reason and took your shirt off, I was just like, oh my gosh, you're like Geraldo, your wife Erica is a lucky woman.
She's only 40, Wendy. That's why I have to stay in shape.
I saw the pictures in the magazine. You recently celebrated her 40th birthday. It's a beautiful family.
The caption was, she's finally legal. And that's my daughter, Sol. Sol was very upset last night.
Yeah.
My 9-year-old. She was very upset.
Oh.
She was the one. You know, I go with the punches. My career, as I said on the program, has had more ups and downs than the Cyclone roller coaster at Coney Island. You know, so I go with the flow. But Sol really thinks the world of her dad. Thank God, I love her so much. And she was there, and she started crying, and she was inconsolable. But finally, when she sat in Donald's big leather chair, she felt okay.
She felt better.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Brian Williams? Because, you know, you're a journalist, he's a journalist, he's been suspended, and you say what?
Well, you know, I really regret the fact that his entire career now is in the trash can because of this one transgression. I believe in second chances. I've had plenty of second chances myself in life. You can't be, you know, divorced like me and all this notoriety without having second chances. And I just wish that people would look at him and the whole man as, you know, most of his critics, Wendy, and this is a very important point, have never risked anything. They sit in the mother's basement with their computer. This guy's a liar. This guy. The fact of the matter is, Brian Williams put himself at risk in Iraq and in Afghanistan. But he's been a terrific journalist throughout, and I just wish people would give. He's got a wonderful, loving family.
You know what? I think the platform, though, of him doing the evening news, to me, requires more credibility. You know, you're a journalist and you've done some things. I watched for 3 hours waiting for you to open that tomb. Geraldo.
Al Capone's vault.
Only to find nothing. I mean,
well, no, I found an empty Gilby's gin bottle and a stop sign.
But I feel like I can take that from you. It's a different kind of journalism. I don't know. I look to Brian Williams for being more credible. I listened to your radio show.
I think the 6-month suspension is a death sentence. I do. I don't think he'll ever come back, and that's why I lament the fact that they treated him so harshly. I don't think he'll ever come back. Certainly not in that role. And so you have to say to yourselves, was this sin a mortal sin? Was this something that would be a total career killer, despite the fact that he's done all that he has done? And I don't know. I'm just I'm much more compassionate than that. Because with passion, I think I'm a passionate man, comes compassion, and I have pity on him.
Thank you, Geraldo. For more information on Geraldo's charity, it's called Life Work. Go to wendyshow.com. Up next, Celebrity Apprentice winner, Leeza Gibbons, is here. Guest accomplished the impossible this season on Celebrity Apprentice because not only did she win, but she managed to do it without pissing anyone off. Take a look.
The winner of the Celebrity Apprentice is Leeza Gibbons.
Yeah, please welcome the winner of Celebrity Apprentice, Leeza Gibbons. Yes.
Yes.
And you look like a winner. Hi, Leeza. Nice to see you.
Thank you, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Hi, guys.
We're virtually wearing the same thing.
We are.
I know we need a prayer cloth.
Yeah, that's right.
Congratulations. I watched the
Thank
whole
you.
season. Honestly, I don't know how you did it without fighting.
You know, I really just stayed right in my lane. I did have my blinders on because they talk about it was the meanest season ever, and I'm going, was it really?
Yes.
Even on my own team, some of that stuff was going on, and I'm watching the show with all of America going, oh, was that happening? That's how focused I was on the work. Self-protective thing, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, Trump said that he didn't think that you were tough enough. Were you insulted by that?
You know, it's funny. No, I wasn't insulted at all. I was wondering, should I engage with him now? I don't want to disagree with him. I mean, this isn't the time. Maybe I should come on stronger. Should I be more aggressive? I understood what he meant by it, but there are lots of ways to assert yourself. There are lots of ways to demonstrate your strength.
Yes.
And
See,
I had a
I
different
look at
way.
that as a compliment. He might not have meant it that way, but that's good. You know, you won, and you didn't have to be as sneaky and catty as everybody else. Is it true that they casted you at the last minute?
I was a last-minute ad. Got the call like on a Friday. I think I had to be there on Wednesday.
What?
And I was very excited. I mean, I wasn't excited that my show had been canceled, but my show had been canceled, so I was available.
Yeah, what show?
Because I was doing America Now, and you know, you have to be in New York for like, you have to be there in case you win.
Right.
For like about 8 weeks.
Right.
So it's not like you can be, you know, on a show that requires you to be there every day.
Yes.
So I was available. And
Now,
I'm like, I don't know.
Did you know people who were already on, so you were able to call?
I called my friend Mary Lou Henner, and I called Holly Robinson Peete.
They had been on before, huh?
Should I do this? Because I'm thinking I might not, I'm kind of afraid.
Yes.
I was very vulnerable.
Yes.
They said, oh, you absolutely should do it. It's a lot of money for your charity. And those ladies are very active in their charities.
Right.
They said it'll make a huge difference for you. Game changer. So I pack up my things. My husband said, you got to do it. The night before, I was still thinking about calling in sick, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
my bags were already shipped, and I thought, well, I could just get them back. You know, my grandmother died something. I think of something.
Yes.
But in the first week, I was miserable. You know that like when your kids go to camp and you get that call, pick me up?
Yes.
I'm calling my husband. This is so awful, honey. It's terrible. I'm so upset. I mean, I was homesick.
What did he say? Toughen up? Or what did he say?
He really kind of did. Honey, remember, Mary Lou told you it would be bad the first week.
Right.
Remember.
But it got better and you started to really like it?
And this is what they told me. You're going to get so excited by the work.
Yeah.
We got so into it. We get in that van, and it's like the alarm clock goes off 4:35. You're like, okay, I can't wait. We really got into it.
Oh. Now,
I love the work.
So, I heard that you became really good friends with Brandi Glanville out of this experience.
You know, I became friendly with a lot of the cast because you live with them and you depend on them.
Because I saw you on the Beverly Hills Housewives as her plus one to an event.
Okay, that was so weird. Okay, that was fish out of water. I've never even seen the show.
Oh.
And Brandi invited me to her housewarming, and I'm so naive. This is where I do get a little bit Pollyanna,
Really,
truth be
Leeza?
told. Okay, now, Wendy, here's truth. I went, honey, Brandi invited us to the housewarming. We should go.
Yes.
I take my little bottle of wine. We go. We pull in, and there's a lot of cars there. And I went, oh, I think someone else is having a party.
Yes.
He goes, okay, honey, are you for real? They're shooting the show. And I was so ditzy that it didn't occur to me that, of course, they're shooting her show.
And of course she's going to capitalize on being friends with Leeza.
Well, we go in, and, you know, he's always telling me, honey, you're mic'd. No, don't.
They mic'd you in everything?
Mics are everywhere. Well, there were mics
okay.
everywhere.
Oh, my gosh. How long did you stay?
15 minutes.
Yes. Exactly. All right. What are your thoughts on Brandi and Kenya's fight?
You know, some stuff went down in that boardroom that really, I was like, for the first time, things would come out of left field. Like, what's that got to do with anything?
Had you ever watched Celebrity Apprentice? Do you realize that along with raising money, you fight?
Well, I knew it was tough. I knew it was tough, but I guess I figured I would be tougher.
And you won.
You can be yourself. You know, here's the deal in life. You don't have to change your game to win. You could be who you are and play it your way. And Joe Rivers told me that.
Yes.
Joan told me that.
Yes. Okay. So now, as buttoned up as you are right now, and you didn't know about the Beverly Hills Housewives and whatnot, you're not that buttoned up, Leeza.
Thank you. That's a big compliment coming from Miss Wendy, don't you think?
Listen. Your husband...
Oh, she's leaning in. I'm going to get to... Okay.
13 years younger than you?
Yes, he is.
Well...
Yes.
How'd you meet that?
Well, he was... Look at him, cutie pie.
Okay.
Stephen was a blind date.
A blind date?
That's right.
Were you set up by anybody that we know?
No, but we're so grateful to Brad Pomerantz set us up. He was our lawyer on my talk show.
Oh!
Yeah.
And so how long have you been married to him?
For almost 4 years.
And this is your 4th marriage?
Yeah.
But you got it right this time.
Yeah. Some of us are good at business, some are good at love.
Yes.
I think I finally got both of them on a parallel track now.
Well, you're a winner. Leeza, it was so nice to speak with you. For more information about Leeza's charity, it's called Leeza's Care Connection. Go to wendyshow.com. Ask Wendy is next.
Nothing wrong with talking a little hot topics. I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm just here to state my case and then go back to Jersey. And Kevin Ross, he's a movie star. He's married to Ashley Simpson, and his mother is Diana Ross. Gee, whatever will we talk about?
Thursday on an all-new Wendy.
How you doing? I had the most magical time at Walt Disney World Resort, and you can too. From thrills and chills to spa time, tea time, and me time. There's something for everyone. Watch the show weekdays through February 26th. Look for the word of the day. Then go to wendyshow.com and enter for your chance to win a Walt Disney World vacation from me.
Welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. My name is Ilana. How you doing?
Hi, Ilana. How can I help?
Hi, I'm a freshman in college, and I'm not liking my first year. I don't like the students. I don't like the college scene. I'm not fitting in. Only thing is I'm the first in my family to go to college, and I'm thinking about dropping out, and I do not...
You're not going to drop out.
I don't want to disappoint my parents.
It's not about your parents. It's about you.
Okay.
Like, you're the first in your family to go to college. What are you going to do if you drop out of college?
I don't know.
Exactly. I will tell this to you, young lady. The first year in college is always special for all of us. But you can't run from your problems. Even if you dropped out of that college and went to another college, you'll lose credits when you transfer. And guess what? And you'll still run into situations that you don't like. So what I would suggest you do is suck it up and deal with it, and you graduate from college. You understand? Okay.
Hey, Wendy. How you doing?
I love your wig.
So, I've been in a relationship for about almost a year now, but my partner moved to Arizona 5 months ago for work. So now we're in a long-distance relationship. I'm not too sure if we should stay together. I'm only 19, so what should I do?
You look a little like Chris Humphries.
I get that all the time.
You do?
I want to meet him to see him.
At 19 years old, you don't need the trouble of a long-distance relationship. It's over. All right.
Thank you, Wendy.
You're very welcome. We have time for one more? What do we say? All right, I'll counsel you during the commercial break. Up next, everybody, I'm going to challenge an audience member to a game of Race the Clock. Don't go far.
Make your feed a little more fabulous. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for hot topic updates, candid pictures, and of course, behind-the-scenes tips. Get in on the conversation today.
It's time to play Race the Clock. Let's meet our player. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Amanda from Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah. And what do you do for a living, Amanda?
Well, first of all, Wendy, how you doing?
How you doing?
I am a 9th grade high school teacher.
You look like a 9th grade high school student.
I get that a lot.
Good for you. Okay, Amanda, we're going to give you 30 seconds on the clock. You're going to race the clock, and then we're going to give you a prize. All right. Here's your question. Don't help. Leeza Gibbons was just crowned the winner of Celebrity Apprentice. Name 4 of her castmates from this season. And go!
Geraldo Rivera.
Yes.
Okay, Kenya Moore.
Yes.
Kevin Jonas.
Yes.
Little K. Fox.
Thank you. You won a portable audio system from the House of Marley. Eye candy is next. How you doing? Now's your chance to win a Walt Disney World vacation from me. Go to wendyshow.com through March 1st to enter, and the word of the day is hot. Welcome back. It's time to reveal our audience eye candy of the day. You know I love my co-hosts, and they are so well turned out, but I only have one legendary Diva. How you doing, Diva fan? So drum roll, please. Today's eye candy winner is Cody Barnes. Come on down. So easy. I mean, you look so cozy and comfortable. Here, take your Diva fan. But I want you to stand to your audience and tell me head to toe about your outfit. Your makeup, by the way, is flawless.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. How you doing? Well, it's freezing outside, and I know you love her.
I do. Talk louder.
Put on my fur vest.
Oh, with
my tribal leggings.
Okay.
And my cute BCBG wedge snow boots.
They are really cute.
Thank
You're
you.
perfect for the season.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Cody Barnes.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming to the show. We'll be right back. Listen, if you're ever in the New York City area and you want to be one of my co-hosts, come on. They come as close as Jersey and Westchester. And as far as Switzerland out of the country. Just go to wendyshow.com and get in on a good time, right? Yeah. And don't forget to check out my after show on my YouTube channel. I want to thank Geraldo Rivera. Thank you for coming. Leeza Gibbons, thank you and congratulations again. My co-host, my studio audience, I could not do this show without each and every one of you. So thank you. Tomorrow, Lil Wayne's ex-wife, Toya Wright, and their daughter, Reginae Carter, are stopping by. Plus, we've got you covered with all the, you know I won't let you down. I've got the hot topics. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.